Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members of the Patreons, make sure to subscribe, and we are finally flying the Alpha Jet in real battles, guys, as a fighter and as a ground attacker. And I wanted to do my first impressions on the aircraft and kind of a review on it. It's kind of an interesting aircraft, I gotta say. It's weird. At the same time that it's good, it's kind of nothing crazy, so it's interesting. I really do have to fly it more to actually have a proper opinion on it. On the air-to-air, as you see, it has many pros. You know, it's an aircraft that it's fast. It really is. For an 8.7, it really is a fast aircraft. Accelerations wise, you know, max speed not the greatest thing ever, but it's still pretty fast. And I think the major thing about this aircraft is that even when you are flying fast, you still have a lot more handling than the other aircraft that you normally see, right? It's an aircraft that it's kind of funny. It basically feels completely different from any 50s fighters, right? Because that's what you are going to be facing. 50s, late 50s, sometimes 60s fighters. That's what you face. And all of those aircraft, of course, because they are older, they always suffered from compression. All of them, you know. Yeah, some of them are more, some of them are less, but a MiG, a Sabre, all of these aircraft, they always suffered a bit from compression. The Hunter, the A4, all of these aircraft. And these aircraft doesn't... The Alpha Jets, they really don't feel like they care too much about compression. It's a really nimble and fast aircraft in the sense of changing direction. It's really good. It really is a very good aircraft. Where it lacks is actually on the features of it, and it's probably why it's actually a lower BR than a more modern aircraft, because it doesn't have anything going for it on the terms of weapons. Nothing too fancy, at least. It has the laser, the non-guided rockets and non-guided bombs, and then it has cannons. That's it, you know. So you can use it to ground strike, and it's pretty good because it does have the computer, as you see. So I think that's the major thing about this, is that the computer really does help you, even though you don't have any type of guided weaponry compared to other 50s jets that I was talking about before. It's a completely different beast just because of that in the ground striking ability, right? So it's kind of a jack of all trades at 8.7. It can do very well the air-to-air, really well, you know. But it doesn't have anything fancy. It's not super fast, but it's not super slow. It is nimble. It dogfights well, but it's not the best dogfighter ever. The cannon is a very good cannon, especially the Mauser. It doesn't do a lot of damage sometimes, but I still love the bullet drop, the way that it feels. It's a very light cannon in the sense of the ammunition, it feels like, right? And, the A has the flares, which is pretty interesting as well. So it's a jack of all trades. It doesn't have IR missiles, it doesn't have anything too fancy, but it has everything it needs to be a properly good jet at that BR. I honestly think it's an amazing jet, which is coincidentally why this aircraft is even a trainer. It's a very easy aircraft for you to learn how to play with jets. You know, if you want to learn how to play with jets, get this thing, because it's very easy, you know. And the low ammunition count will really make you learn how to properly fire on this fast, like, moving aircraft, you know, because it's always a problem with jets that don't have a lot of ammunition. You have just a small little time frame to actually be able to kill the target. So as you saw before, there it was like, you really need to be careful on the amount of ammunition that you have, and it's just not really like a spray and pray kind of aircraft, right? And that is good for an aircraft that can be used for training purposes. So yeah, it is amazing at that. It really is. And as you see, even the cannon can destroy tanks and other things if you attack and use the cannon properly. So yeah, very good aircraft, very solid 8.7. A lot of people complain about not having you know, laser guided ammunition or anything like that, but here we are flying the French one, the E variant, which is pretty much the same. The only difference is that one has different missiles, rockets, right? And you know, one has flares, the other one has more cannons that you can take. That's pretty much what it is, right? But as you see, it can do well actually attacking ground targets. I was in a very high up tier over here because I had to use a higher rank tank, which is, by the way, the reason why I want to get all the Tech 3 tanks in the game, to be able to play with whatever, with tanks, with aircraft, with whatever, besides ships and boats, which for now I'm not playing with too much, and be able to do videos on, right? So yeah, because I would have been a lot better in the lower BR tank over here match, you know. So yeah, you had that because there were some very modern AA systems here, but you will see how good this aircraft is actually taking a hit. I took a missile to the face. I don't know what missile was. I really honestly don't know. It's probably a MatAWG because it was locking on my heat, and then I got hit by the cannon and it destroyed the cables of the aircraft. I don't know what happened with that missile, but still I was alive, and I managed to actually, you know, return to home, return to the airfield by just using the flaps and the remaining engine power that I had, right? I didn't have much, but it was still there. They were trying to kill me, but yeah, we eventually lost this battle. But just to show to you guys that, yeah, you can do CAS. It isn't the greatest thing ever, but if you are precise, if you fly low and do well, and get a properly matched BR matchmaking, right, you will do well in CAS as well. So my opinion is that it's an amazing aircraft. This, if it was premium, it would be a must-buy for anybody that is grinding, you know, because it is an amazing aircraft. I don't doubt that they will add an Alpha Jet that it's premium in the future, to be honest, in some of the nations. But yeah, it's just such a very good, like, it's an amazing platform for you to play. But it has a learning curve, and that's good if you are beginning your jet career with something like this, right? So yeah, guys, this is only my opinion and my first impressions. I really enjoyed flying this aircraft. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it, if you flew it, and I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what do you want to see next in the channel. Okay, guys, bye. Subscribe and bye. See you.